Hello, Matt here from RetroOnly.com. Today we'll be talking about whether you can get banned from the PlayStation Network for using a modded controller. Before we get into that, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Have you ever been playing on the PlayStation Network for a while and have run across many people who you think are using a modded controller? Maybe you're considering playing with one, but you want to make sure that you're not going to get banned. Well, if this is your question, then you came to the right place. So, can you get banned from the PlayStation Network for using a modded controller? Although there have been some reports of people being banned from playing with a modded controller, none of these are actually true as far as we can tell. Since you do not actually hack anything or alter any of the gaming code, you're not violating any terms and conditions that PlayStation has. For these reasons, even if PlayStation finds a way to prove you're playing with one, which they can't, then you're still not breaking any rules by using it. If you want to know more about these modded controllers on the PlayStation Network, then you'll want to keep watching this video to learn more. Are modded controllers illegal though? As a gamer, you probably have heard the terms modded controller or modder before. You might have also seen the endless debates on many online forums about the usefulness and risks of using modded controllers. Here we'll try to understand exactly what modded controllers are and how they give their users an edge, if they give any. Also, we will address the concerns of many gamers, such as whether it's legal to even use a modded controller, and whether you can get banned from the PlayStation Network for using one. Honestly, the gaming community is largely divided on this matter. There's one group of gamers that supports modded controllers because of the supposed benefits that they provide gamers. On the other hand, some gamers feel that using modded controllers is in a way cheating, and modders spoil the fun of the game. Once you have all the necessary information about these controllers, you can decide for yourself if it's going to make you a better player, and you can also decide whether investing in a modded controller is beneficial for your gameplay or not. No matter what a person or forum says, modded controllers are not illegal. Before we go any deeper, we first need to understand what exactly is a modded controller. A modded controller is simply a term used to describe a modified or changed controller. Around a decade or so ago, at the time of the PS3, certain companies tried to modify the controller in a way that enhances the player's gaming experience. Modded controllers simply aim to provide users with options that can possibly help to improve their gameplay. The pioneer in this field was the Rapid Fire mod, and the introduction of rapid fire controllers significantly altered the way gamers saw these controllers. It aimed to reduce the pressure on the user's finger by automatically pressing and releasing the fire button to perform a shooting action. The concept was a hit among the masses. Soon there was a huge demand on the market for rapid fire controllers. But you should not confuse the functionality of the controller with hacking the game code. As a modder, you're still following the code of conduct, as you cannot exceed the preset speed threshold for all of the weapons in the games. So you simply can't alter the fire rate of fully automatic weapons inside the game. However, modded controllers work great for single shot and semi-automatic weapons in whatever game you might be playing. With modded controllers, you can also choose from a set of pre-programmed speeds. The user also has the option of setting up the number of shots per second. Due to the different perks they provide, modded controllers have quickly gained huge popularity. Today, companies provide two main types of perks, shooting and non-shooting features. Shooting perks include allowing the user to customize their shots, while the non-shooting features include allowing the user to drop and shoot simultaneously, fast reload, quick scope, and run constantly, as well as a few others. So what's the legality of modded controllers? A modified controller only helps the gamer to perform actions that would be difficult to do manually. There is no way that these controllers alter the game code or involve hacking of any kind. But they do allow players to keep going strong after long hours of gameplay due to the automatic actions that the modded controllers will perform. So even though these third-party controllers are not recognized by Sony, they are completely legal to use. But can they get you banned from the PlayStation Network? Since using a modified controller does not involve hacking or altering the game code, you're not breaking any of the rules of the PlayStation Network. Therefore, you will not be banned for using one. There are some rumors in a bunch of different forums that if someone reports you and your gameplay is observed, you'll be banned, but there's no solid proof of any account getting banned solely for the usage of a modded controller. So if you're a newcomer, you can safely purchase a modded controller without the fear of getting banned. But now to the real question, do modded controllers enhance your performance? It is true that using a modded controller can free up your hands and provide you certain perks. However, you cannot depend on it alone to simply become a better gamer. You will still need to practice a lot, know the map well, be aware of the best hiding places, employ a good strategy, and more. Just slightly customizing your shots or using a scope a little faster will not enhance gameplay enough to make you win like hacking will. Even though it doesn't enhance your gameplay in all of the ways, some gamers still hate modders because they feel that they have an unfair advantage over everybody else. Opposers of modified controllers feel that although it is technically allowed, it's still a form of cheating. Whether you feel that it is a legitimate way of playing a game or not, do not expect your performance stats to shoot up just because you started using a modified controller. It doesn't work like that. Factors to look for when buying a modded controller. Today, there are a variety of companies on the market that sell modded controllers with a variety of different features. Some companies even make unbelievable claims about how they help the users win with little human effort. You'll want to be very cautious of these claims, as not all of these claims can be true, and if they are, it is more likely that it's through hacking. You should also only buy controllers from reputable companies. Popular companies will provide superior quality controllers and equally good post-purchase customer support if you happen to have any issues. Just like the range of features, there are various controllers available at a range of prices, from simple to high-end models. Some controllers may be good, but they may not suit your gaming style or maneuvers. Also, an inexpensive model may not provide the best performance. So here are a few simple factors that you should consider before making your purchase. First, the reputation of the company. Mod controller companies take the original controller and add a mod chip inside of it. The exterior is then modified to suit the changes that were made. The quality of the mod chip really does determine the performance of that model. Reputable companies make good quality custom parts. However, an overload of custom parts is not recommended. The second thing to look at is LED indicators. Not all models of modded controllers come with any LED indicators. But if you're serious about gaming, this feature is a must-have. The LED indicator keeps you informed about which features are currently enabled and what are the custom values that are entered. Without this feature, you may be completely unaware of the enabled features on your controllers, which may disturb your focus on the game or cause you to mess up. The third thing to look at is reviews from verified buyers. This is probably the biggest and most important factor that you should look at when buying a modded controller. The best way to know if a controller is good is to look at the reviews of the controller and purchase based on what others have been saying about it. Conclusion. Now that you know that modded controllers are not against the rules of the PlayStation Network, you can play with one and enjoy every second of playing with it. Although they are not against the rules, you should still not go around bragging to people that you're playing with one, as this will make the other players upset and not want to play with you. Or it could get you reported repeatedly to PlayStation, which means they will look at all of your behavior under a microscope, which no one wants. No matter if you're playing with a modded controller or not, You have to admit that PlayStation has a lot of fun games, and playing online with other people is fun, no matter if you win or lose. This has been Matt from RetroOnly.com. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.